Starbucks and I'm live and I'm having my coffee and my water. Just before this live, I I did 6 push-ups on the Starbucks floor, and my Starbucks barista took a video of me doing the push-ups. And my form needs a lot of work, but I'm glad that I could do push-ups. And I feel the pump and I can feel it in my shoulders, and I can feel it in my heart, and I can feel the fact that I'm like breaking into sweat. So that's a good thing. This probably is also impacting me, impacting the way I speak, in the sense that I'm probably a little more energetic when I'm talking to you, and I'm out of breath. 6 push-ups could do that. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So what do we talk about today? I have no clue because I don't know, man. Okay, I'll talk about couple of things that made me realize. So last night, a friend of mine was staying with me. He is somebody who's extremely pushy in a right nice manner. Like for example, last night at 9:30, 10, I was literally asleep, and he said that he wanted to go have पान भाई कौन पान खाता है आज की डेट में. तो उसने कहा चलते हैं. ऐसे नहीं भाई ऑर्डर कर लेते हैं आ जाएगा घर पे. He said नहीं, we'll go for a walk also. Bro, he was so pushy that he actually took me to a walk at 9:30 in the night. And if you know me well, once I get back to home, I don't want to step out of home. So that is one. Second, Pradeep. I keep talking about Pradeep a lot. So I have this habit of sending my top 3 tasks and then bottom 20 tasks to a group wherein Pradeep is there. And Pradeep looked at those tasks and told me that my top 3 don't seem to be getting done, but the bottom 20 are getting done like that. Now that's a great input and feedback. Again, the fact that Pradeep is extremely pushy and polite at the same time makes me do things that I typically would not do, and that's worth capturing. So maybe the right value or right outcomes could be found in surrounding yourself with people who are like Pradeep and Nitin, people who are well wishers, people who you love, people who love you back, people who are friends, people who are invested in your success, and at the same time they are little pushy and they push you beyond your comfort zone. Like for example, last night I was talking to Arya, and one of the things that I was talking to her about is that how she must not get distracted with easy distraction. Like for example, she's into running while she's building a women's health tech business or whatever. I was trying to tell her that why would you even think about building something which is around running when you could do the same thing for the health tech business that you're building. So my lesson to her was that at your age, at young age, if you're not all in, especially in today's day and age, I mean, 10 साल पहले 15 साल पहले you could go for runs and hikes and travel and do whatever you wanted to. But if this in this age and day and age you are not all in into one idea, ब्रो यू नॉट गोना मेक इट मैन. मतलब तो मेरा थॉट था कि उसको मैं कैसे पोलाइटली बोलूँ कि भाई फोकस कर और एक चीज मत कर. एंड देन आई गिव हर ऑल द एग्जांपल्स. लाइक आई टोल्ड हर दैट इफ यू डोंट फोकस यू एंड अप लाइक मी, which is not a bad place to be honest, but it's also not a good place to be honest. So you'll end up like me. And then I gave an example of another colleague of ours who's extremely talented, extremely hardworking, but extremely distracted all the time. Like उसको एक काम दे दो, वो काम आधा करके वो अगला काम शुरू कर देगा. So he's not a great finisher. So okay, by the way, this is the word that I'm looking for. I think the lesson for the day is that be a finisher. Finish a thing before you start the next thing. So in your life, pick up things that you think that you will be able to finish. And once you do that, I think life will start to flow from there on. In my case, in fact, I've always been told that I'm a good 0 to 1 guy. I'm a good -1 to 0 guy. I'm a good beginner, but I have been a lousy finisher. Um the only last thing that I finished is my first book. Second book is still WIP. So you need to become a finisher. So if there is one thing that you take away from this conversation, thanks to Nitin and Pradeep and Arya and the anonymous colleague of mine who's not very focused, is that you must become a finisher. And if you cannot become a finisher, I think life will not be kind, nice, polite, lovely to you. So the thing is that एक चीज कर लो और उसको finish करो and then move to the next thing and then move and then pick the next thing, then you finish it and then move to the next thing. So the entire life has to be spent on finishing things, and in fact your identity must become that of somebody who's able to finish things. And once you do that, I think life will serve you a lot of good things from here on. So yeah, this is it for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whoever is tuning in, I do not know who these people are. I see 12 people live on this. May I ask you to please put in chat where are you from and what do you do so that I can know who am I talking to. Or if you don't want to do that, that is fine as well. As, who will volunteer to answer will actually drop off, and we shall live with it. And my internet went away. Okay, I think this is a sign for me to stop the conversation. See you around. I see one Chandigarh, but this must be my friend. Thank you, stage, whatever, from Chandigarh. See you around. I'll see you people tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Bye.